The Street Glide is the quintessential American V-twin bagger and Harley-Davidson's most popular model worldwide. It's also one of 8 new models for 2014 that have been significantly redeveloped following an exhaustive customer consultation known as Project Rushmore, the improvements of which should help extend appeal on this side of the pond too. The Street Glide is based on Harley's spine frame touring chassis, but it's low and lean for a look that I don't think will ever go out of style. This traditional batwing fairing, for example, has been on Harley bikes since 1969, but thanks to some wind tunnel testing, it now features an air duct beneath the non-adjustable screen that can be opened, and it channels air up and over the rider to reduce buffeting around the helmet, as well as prevent the dreaded beard lift for all those bikers out there who can grow much more impressive facial hair than me. There are a lot of details that have been designed with long distance comfort in mind, such as this armchair of a front seat, big footboards, a resculpted pillion seat. You've got panniers that are very easy to open and close now, not only when you've got your gloves on, but when you're actually sat on the bike. Cruise control, ABS brakes which are electronically linked at speeds over 25 miles an hour, and everything has a typically high quality to it. Standard equipment includes this key fob activated smart security system for keyless go. You've got a little glove box storage including a USB port, and this boombox infotainment system that is radio and Bluetooth enabled, and whose speakers attempt to drown out this bike's 1690cc air-cooled V-twin that Harley calls its high output twin cam unit, developing 86 brake horsepower. But we all know who wins that contest. There is an optional touchscreen system that uses a bigger screen and incorporates satellite navigation, and it's well worth the additional outlay because it is so much more intuitive to use than this standard system. This thing already feels really out of date, which is so surprising really, because this bike is the result of the biggest customer feedback survey Harley has ever done. I'm amazed that people have found it acceptable to produce a bike still with an Antwaki aerial on it, or maybe even the panniers that don't have the ability to extend and accommodate a full face lid. Plus, if this was my pride and joy and I was mounting it on the side stand, I'd want it to feel a bit more robust and sure-footed than this one. There's no denying the Street Glide is a big, heavy bike, but it handles respectably. It feels taut, composed, and certainly less wallowy in the corners compared to Harley Taurus from the not too distant past. And that's thanks in part to a much thicker front fork. The fueling is still nice and precise. Torque is available from pretty much anywhere. Brakes are good. The 6-speed box engages with a really reassuring clunk. I love that. And the soundtrack of an air-cooled V-twin is just gorgeous. It is absolute heaven. So you better get used to cooking your right leg, as those cylinders do get a bit warm. The only real issues raise themselves at super low speeds when you're manoeuvring the bike, and at high speeds when those boombox speakers, try as they might, they just get totally drowned out by wind noise. And I know the fairing has been wind tunnel tested and it's got the very sophisticated air scoop, but I'm still getting a lot of turbulence around my helmet, around my shoulders, which would get tiring over long distances. In short, I think the screen needs to be a bit taller, but it's a sacrifice I think I, and probably a lot of others, would be willing to make just for the noise of this thing. The Street Glide exemplifies Harley-Davidson's style and character, but this comprehensive update has also married that to a credible level of comfort and a surprising level of dynamics. If Harley-Davidson wasn't on your radar in the touring wishlist previously, then this bike could change your opinion.